Today on Kill the Cow podcast, talked about 1 Corinthians 15, verse 50 through 58. But on Raze N Rise, I want to isolate 1 Corinthians 15, 58. Therefore, my beloved brothers, be steadfast and immovable, always abounding in the work of the Lord, knowing that in the Lord your labor is not in vain. In times like this, we're heading into another week of uncertainty. We're questioning a lot of stuff. But I say this to you, like my life motto says, create awesome, serve people, make disciples, speak the gospel. How may I help you? What do you need? We must stay firm. We must stay steadfast in what we're doing. We must continue the work God has called us to do and not be movable in this situation. It is a calming factor to those who do not have peace. So how do you need help staying firm in what God has told you? How do you need help, and what can I do for you? On Kill the Cow today, the topic was James 1. Let's isolate that on Raze N Rise, James 1:12. Blessed is the man who remains steadfast under trial, for when he has stood the test, he will receive the crown of life which God has promised to those who love him. Right now, we are in trials and temptations. They are not of God. However, in his word, it says if we stay steadfast, if we remain to what's true, if we remain and speak the gospel and make disciples, at least that's in my life, ask people, how may I help you? What do you need? Create awesome, serve people, we'll receive a crown. We may not see it today, tomorrow, whatever, but we must remain steadfast in what we're doing. We must keep on task. We must remain in our purpose because people need it right now. So how can I help you remain steadfast? What do you need to remain steadfast? Let me know. Shout me out. I know it's late, but on Kill the Cow this morning, we went over Deuteronomy 10, 12 through 22, but it's never too late to raise and rise. So focusing in on verse 18, he executes justice for the fatherless and the widow. He loves the sojourner, giving them food and clothing. We're not here forever. This time right now of the disease or coronavirus or whatever will pass. But we will be honored by God. He is faithful. He will see us through this. He will honor the fatherless and the widow. So we must learn to honor each other in hard times like this. So how can I honor you? How can I help you? What do you need? What can I do for you? What can you do for other people? Because we don't need to lose humanity in this time of the virus. All right, on Kill the Cow, we did Philippians 3. We're going to continue that train going because today's a good one. Philippians 3, 13 and 14. Brothers, I do not consider that I have made it my own, but one thing I do, forgetting what lies behind and straining forward to what lies ahead. I press on towards the goal for the prize of the upward call, God in Christ Jesus. Today is the first day of the 21-day lockdown in Oklahoma, or whatever it is. Does not matter. Because today, God has called a mission. Speak the gospel, make disciples. We must keep on. There's people in this world that need a message of hope. That truth and that hope lie in Jesus Christ. We must continue on. We must inspire people. We must uplift. The church was not ready for this. Guess what? It's too late. We need to keep on press forward. Make an impact every day. Impact somebody. Reach out. Send a text. What can I do for you and how do you need help? Today on Raze N Rise, super simple, John 16:33. But take heart, I have overcame the world. Everything that we are experiencing today is nothing. God has already overcame it, and there needs to be a spirit of hope. These are times that are going to be better. In the economic downfall of 2008, I lost my job for 2 years. I was depressed. I wanted to become the world's fattest man, so at least people would pay attention. Now, in this economic downturn, I'm starting a company. I want to be a creative design company for people that are struggling in this. The church has failed. We are now turning to an online world, and churches are going to die or at least lose people because they don't know how to interact with people in a social world. So one simple question: what do you need? How may I